there was kind of nothing we could do. We waited for a while, then we went in to see her one last time.
87-year-old Sheila Padmore died Monday night after being found in her NDG home in critical condition on Sunday. She is the second senior to have died during this time following prolonged power outages and extreme cold. Authorities were called here for a wellness check where she was transported to hospital. The Quebec Coroner's Office is investigating her death. Coroner Marie-Claude Boutin has been appointed to determine the cause and circumstances of Padmore's death and that of 66-year-old Miriam Fox, found dead in Montreal West following a wellness check on Sunday.
I went up to Montclair, I saw a police car there. I flagged them down, asked them to do a wellness check, and I guess the rest of the story is, obviously tragic.
When we got in, Sheila was on the floor. I think Kelvin was probably trying to put her in the bed.
Dawn Lamming told City News that when Sheila reached the hospital, her body temperature was just 22 degrees Celsius.
But it was horrible, and I'm so sorry for Kelvin that that's his last image of, Miss Sheila.
But what I do know in dealing with seniors every single day, in this case, there was hypothermia. There was even her husband, could you imagine, with her there. But if they both had hypothermia, obviously they're affecting not only the ability to shiver, but you're not thinking properly. And it's affecting their way of, maybe we should be treating the situation a little differently.
By 3 a.m, Dawn and Sheila's husband returned home from the hospital, leaving Dawn's number as an emergency contact, as Sheila's husband still had no power or phone access. And on Monday, a nurse from the hospital called Dawn to say Sheila had died.
I took Kelvin up some coffee, and I had to tell him that, his wife is not here with him anymore.
For Kevin, he blames Hydro-Quebec and the city for failing residents this past weekend. Interim Borough Mayor Sonny Moroz offered condolences but deferred to the coroner's investigation. During the peak outage Saturday, 15,000 Montreal households lost power, especially in the Côte-Saint-Luc and NDG areas. And on Wednesday, Hydro-Quebec temporarily cut power to about 900 households for several hours in Côte-Saint-Luc and NDG to strengthen the grid while replacing a broken transformer at the Hampstead substation.
Obviously, the messaging from Hydro-Quebec gave hope to people from what we understand. And they're saying, okay, it's going to be on in a few hours. And this probably gave people a false sense of security. I'm sure this contributed to it.
My suggestion would be, if you don't know, say we don't know. And if you know it's a major problem, tell people to get out. Like, this is, it cost someone their life. Like, it's not okay.
Regarding what happened last weekend, it is true that we should have been clearer that some of the customers could have to wait longer to get the power back, and we apologize for that.
City News reached out to Sonia Bélanger, Quebec's health minister and minister responsible for seniors and caregivers. Her office acknowledged awareness of the situation but declined further comment.
It's a completely preventable death, and in 2026 in Montreal, people shouldn't be without power for 3 days.
In NDG, Lola Kalder, City News.